Well, continuing on with the body, we've done leg work, a little bit of leg work, and we've done the chest, and now we're going to go into the shoulders. And I'm seated, which means you can be seated in a chair at home, you can be standing, and I'll give you a couple of ideas and versions of this, but I think seated is a good way to go. This is going to be the shoulder press. And it's not unlike what we do with the machines. With this one, we are going to be required to use some kind of weights. And we can be creative with the weights. You may have some dumbbells at home, you may not. And if you don't, I find cans work just as well. Obviously, there's different sizes that you might use for different weights based on your level of strength. But what we're going to do is you're going to have a seat, and we're going to put the cans over on top of the shoulders. And if you notice, these are my hand position. If it works, no. My hand position is just neutral. I could put them back more in this position, so I have a choice. Either like this is what we're used to doing when we're using the machine here in the studio. And this is the one I like the best. I think it puts the least amount of stress or unnecessary stress on the shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this position, and then we're going to be pressing straight up overhead. We're going to keep an eye on the elbows. Going to control that down, and then we're going to press back up. I'm going to keep noticing where my head position is. I'm not lurching forward. I'm keeping everything straight up. I'll give you a little bit more of an angle here. See the difference? And so it's just smooth and steady, controlled in both directions. And then I'll show you another angle. Now you may have a limitation on your range, as many of you do, which means you might find that you can only do a small portion of the movement based on any kind of pain, or you might find that the pain is all in the lower end of the movement, which means you can go up high, but you might have to go from the middle to the top. So if you have no issue, it's going to be all the way down and then pressing all the way up. And again, I'm using cans. I can also use weights. These are 5-pound weights. Neutral position again, straight up overhead. And I notice it more here because of the weight's a little heavier, is the weight tends to go up and then over to the center. And for me, that's more biomechanically correct. And that's the way a lot of the machines now are designed. They kind of go outside and they travel inside. And so it's a little more over the head. So controlled in both directions. You can also do one arm and alternate. Or of course, what we've been doing is both arms together. But again, this is the shoulder press. And what you get with the shoulder press is you get a lot of shoulder work, which is obvious, and then back in the arms. And I think we don't want to discount the indirect work we get into the core, which I know is important for everybody. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.